Right, so we're back. We're the 30th of December now, so just before the new year, 2020, if you're watching this in time to come. It's an old garage base that he's asked us to build it on. He's asked for planning permission so we can pop it right up to the boundary, and he also wants it to be a gym, so he wants his internal height to be 2.4, which is 8 foot, because he's quite a tall lad as well, so he wants to be able to work out in here without risk of bumping ceiling. So he's applied for planning, that's been approved, so we're good to go. Now, some of you watch this, you're home builders, some of you are professional builders and joiners, and I guess you're the ones that like to comment most aggressively, I guess the best word is for it. The reason why we don't build off the garage base is we cannot guarantee the thickness of the concrete. What you could do is dig a couple of trial holes and see how deep the concrete is, but you know, your concrete's 4, 5, 6 inch over here. There's no to say it's only going to be an inch over there or 2 inches, which obviously with the commercial build, we need to provide actual, like, strength and longevity of the job. So in all occasions when we do a garage base, we always still punch holes through. In this case, like I say there, he's got 65mm of concrete there. Let's have a little look around. That one's a bit more at 110. That there's 80. I mean, on the end of the pad there, which is always going to be more where the shuttering was, you've got 120mm of concrete. But what we've done, it's 4.7 that way, and he wanted it 2.4 this way, but we've given him a bit more. Two reasons for that, so that we didn't have to break through the pad there, and just to give him a bit more size as well, and then we can provide a nice finish on this AstroTurf that he's already got. So we pulled back the AstroTurf. John's pinned out the lines yesterday. What we've used to pin the lines out are these fencing pins. Tool station, £20 for 10. Ideal for the job. Drive them into the ground, and then what we'll do, we'll pull some string lines off them, just a cheap bricklayer's string lines, £3 or £4, something like that. We'll drive them in. You can see there, John's got them nice and tight there. I don't know if you can see that line, John. So what we'll do then, our threaded bar, which we haven't got on site today, we'll drop in there, and it will sit tight to that line. And when they're all in line, that means our 4x3 will drop on top of that. What we've worked out, because we've obviously done these a few times, we've worked out our minimum distance for the string line to any boundary is 200, and then we can still build. So you'll have your rod there, that'll be the end of your timber. Various, you know, your OSB cladding, your 2 layers of sleep, roofing battens, and then your metal cladding will go on there. So that'll give us enough to build that. What we'll do, we'll build the wall, we'll pop it up, and then we'll clad that one afterwards. I'll talk about that drain in a minute. So what we've got here, we've got 5 on the back, 5 on the front. We've got 4 down that side, we've got 3 down the middle, and these ones here, because of that drain, I'll explain why we've dug a double hole there. But what we'll do, we'll put a rod there and a rod there. So if you can see in there, John, we've got the side of the manhole where it's been bricked up. Obviously we don't want to bust into that, so that's fine there. What we're going to do then, we're going to provide a timber frame around there. I'm going to build the manhole up as well. I'm going to put a new sealable lid on it, and then he's going to have an access panel in his gym under his wooden floor. So if there's ever a problem with the drain in the future, he can still access the manhole. But that'll be sealed down. It's a soil drain. It runs from up there, drops quite steeply. I don't know if you can see in there. I'll just explain what we're going to do in there then. So you can see, I'll just point to it. I don't know if you can see. That there is the side of the soil pipe. And likewise over here, you can see there, that's the side of the soil pipe. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop a piece of OSB board in there and provide a shuttering. Then that there will get concreted. And when that rod's in, that means no pressure is then dropping down onto that pipe, which obviously we don't want, because when the pipe was laid, I mean, there's no concrete over these, there should be that was our old breaker there. It's now bitten the dust. It's provided 2 years of service. That £149 from Screwfix. This is what they've replaced it with now. It's McAllister. It's only a cheap one, but if it lasts 2 years like the last one did, then you know it's a good bit of kit for that price. It's brought through this concrete, and what we've used then, we've used post hole digger, and we've used this grafter shovel. Okay, so we'll dig the hole with the grafter, and we'll take the muck out with the post hole shovel. A little tip of the grafter, when you're driving it down, just before it hits the bottom, you just want to release your grip a little bit, because if you don't, it's something solid, that's going to send the shockwave right up your arm. So we'll dig that out with the grafter, and then we'll take the muck out with the post hole shovel. So we use an angle grinder, 9-inch angle grinder to cut the holes. Obviously we'll cut a square hole and then we'll break it out with the Kango. We normally use this DeWalt one. It's a good little, but because we didn't have this one on the last job, we bought this little one. It's an iron handle one, only because it was like a temporary like throwaway tool, but it's got a slow start, but it's still not bad. There's a diamond tipped metal cutting blade in there as well. There's a quick release chuck on that, which is like a godsend. Look, just literally click it and it's off. Just give it a little tighten and then that's good. So Adam will grind them all out now. Obviously he's wearing dust protection, he's got his air defenders and his gloves on as well, and he's got his glasses on too. So Adam again is using the big Kango here, £149 it costs us today. The right beast of a machine. If we get another 2 years out of that, we'll be well happy. Obviously there's a lot of sound out of it, a lot of volume out of it. You need air defenders, you need a dust mask, you need some glasses and some gloves on as well for that. Okay, so like I said, it's the 30th of December, so tomorrow's New Year's Eve, so we won't be back until Monday the 4th, which we can't get us concrete till then anyway, so on Monday we'll be back, we'll put us rods in, the concrete will arrive, and I'll show you them levelling up, and we'll probably be going to start another job on Monday as well. We've got a couple on the go at the same time now. As far as I know, Amy's at home self-isolating, and that's obviously going to affect us a little bit, but onwards and upwards, and hopefully she'll be back soon. So that's it. All that is left to wish you a happy new year, and I hope next year's a lot better for all of you. And don't forget, if you want a build pack, they're for sale. They're not on sale anymore, and they won't be on sale again now, but they're at www.awkwardgardenrooms.com, and you can pick 13 different sizes there, and you can build them the same way we do, exactly the same specification. I know loads of people on my Facebook group are doing them exactly the same thing, and from the pictures they're providing, obviously they're doing a fantastic job. Okay, happy new year, and I'll see you next year. Thank you.